This week, for the first time from across America, 2 bosses are chosen. Stuart Silver runs a used car dealership. He believes in high-pressure competition amongst his all-male sales staff. If they can't cut it, he'll fire them. He doesn't employ women because he thinks they're not up to the job. And Carrie Caden, who runs an all-female promotional merchandise firm. She bans competition amongst her staff and likes a laid-back atmosphere. The girls come and go as they please and have plenty of time off for shopping. Each boss is about to get a new workforce, new business, and a new life. In the first week, the bosses have to manage by the rules of their new company, however different they may seem.
We all get PMS around the same time. Could I just ask, when would that be here?
Uptight, obsessive timekeeper Stuart must let his workers be as late as they please and do what they like in company time.
They're totally too lenient right now. I think it's been a country club up till now, and now it's time to bring everybody back into check.
And Carrie must deal with macho salesmen gambling on company time and, for the first time in her life, fire staff.
What do you want to do?
As for right now, you have to go.
All right, bro.
Then, in the second week, the bosses get to change everything as they impose their management style on their new company.
You're here for 3 days, you can't be late again. This is totally unacceptable.
Because you keep throwing at us comments that you shouldn't be making. As far as being motivating, you're pissing me off right now.
The staff turn against each other.
You're a sexist pig. I'm sick of this life and end it. Show some class for once in your life.
And companies and lives are transformed.
Hardly any business at all to $20,800 in 1 day. That's incredible.
I've actually lived in someone else's shoes, and it was the best experience I think I've ever had.
Real businesses.
Okay, I apologize for acting unprofessional with you as a client.
I want to sock him in the face.
Real lives.
That's not right.
You guys, right now, I need to keep this place under control.
Real drama.
I need you to be here till 5 o'clock.
I'm not okay with this. See, don't come in my office.
On Auto Row in Los Angeles, Specialty Motors offers rock-bottom deals on luxury cars. Boss, 47-year-old Stuart Silver, is a successful, tough-talking auto salesman who lives for the deal.
All right, this deal's done. Congratulations.
Oh, thank you so much.
A beautiful car. I still get tremendous excitement out of making the sale. I still get the rush. Fully loaded, sports package.
Stuart likes the deal done, and he doesn't care how it's done as long as it gets done.
It is the 3.0, not the 2.5, which is the better engine. If we sell 60 cars, I want 70. If we sell 100, I want 110. All right, all you guys excited about today?
I'm excited.
Let's go, let's do this right now. Come on.
Let's rock and roll.
It's a cutthroat business, and Stuart drives his all-male sales staff hard. They must clock in early every day.
If they're not here a certain time, then they're, in my opinion, they shouldn't even be allowed to work their shift. If you come in late again, I am gonna fire you. You don't get bonuses for 1 month. If you don't like it, you can leave.
As for Stuart's man management, it's either my way or the highway. He's fired 5 salesmen in the past year.
All right, fix it, take it right out of his paycheck. He's finished. And charge him for the downtime on the car.
And there's no chance of slacking because Stuart has 32 security cameras set up to monitor everything the guys do.
Because I know what's happening all the time, just at a click of a finger.
Stuart closes every deal and leaves the paperwork to second-in-command Kevin Gasparian.
This car's perfect, he said.
This car's perfect.
Perfect.
Cut.
21. Beautiful.
Stuart encourages high-pressured competitiveness amongst his salesmen with high-stakes card games.
Specialty Motors.
The only place for women at Specialty Motors is behind reception or buying a car.
We like to have a lot of women here because we're men, and men love women. But nice women. We don't want fat. Well, we'll take some fat. If they're gonna buy a car, yeah, fat one will be nice.
But now, Stuart must abandon the smell of testosterone and the dog-eat-dog world of auto sales to swap places with a boss he's never met. Also based in Los Angeles is the company Caden Concepts. There's no testosterone here because with 14 female staff, it's girls, girls, and more girls. 29-year-old boss Carrie started the company 6 years ago with sister Lori, and their business is a democracy where all women are equal.
I think the environment that we have created is very nurturing. You know, besides the fact that everyone's friends here and family, it's fun.
Some people tend to look at it as a sorority. We all hang out together, we all help each other out.
If you want to do a promotional giveaway, Caden Concepts will organize everything. They'll arrange to put your logo on any kind of free gift.
Magnets, the tattoos, the buttons, custom shampoo, custom pasta, shaped as logos.
Carrie believes in a laid-back, fun atmosphere, so there are no rules about dress code or timekeeping.
It's a Monday and people have had a long weekend. 10:15.
Carrie regards her staff as friends rather than employees.
There's always something going on where we're all meeting up doing something usually.
The girls don't always hit their sales targets, but who cares when you're treated to a massage once a week on the company?
We pay for it because we want to show that we appreciate them.
Once everyone's happy, pampered, and gorgeous, the girls even manage to fit in some work, making deals with suppliers.
My favorite vendor, mwah.
Wood chicken.
And they're not shy about using their feminine wiles when it comes to business.
When the vendors come in and we need better pricing, we said, do you offer the pretty girl discount or the PGD?
See you too.
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good.
You're looking good as always. It's a very fun place. I'd have meetings here every day if I could.
And to make sure it stays fun and stress-free, Carrie bans competition amongst the girls.
I don't pit each other against each other. I think that it's really negative when you're in an office and you're competing with the person next door to you.
It's the day of the swap, and the two bosses prepare to leave their lives behind. What do the bosses hope to gain from the experience?
I feel I can be good in any business I do. I want the challenge. I want to take a business from where it is now, stay there a short period of time, and figure out a way how to make it better.
Hopefully I'll learn something out of this. Maybe something to bring back to Caden Concepts.
After just a 5-mile journey, the bosses get to see where they'll be working for the next 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
It's the moment of truth. The two bosses are about to meet their new employees.
Hi.
How are you? You must be here to see Lori.
Right, my name is Stuart.
You're Kevin?
Yes.
Are you the second in charge?
Yes.
All right, Carrie.
My name is Stuart.
Hey, Stuart.
Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you.
I handle all the operational type stuff of the company, and Kevin handles anything that has to do with sales.
Sales, the cars, the finance part of it.
Have you worked with 13 girls before?
No, I usually work with guys. We tried having girls at my place. It just didn't work.
Why not?
Because my guys are very outspoken.
Hi.
Adam.
Adam?
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jack.
Jack.
At least she's pleasant to look at.
Yeah, pleasant to look at. Wow.
My first thought was, oh my God, all boys, all toys.
Hi.
Hi,
Jennifer.
Stuart. Nice to meet you. I don't know how I could be with women because I never really worked with women.
Hi.
Stuart.
Carrie, nice to meet you.
I don't know if you can ask a woman, boy, that's a great set of double Ds. I mean, it's tough to say that to a girl and, you know.
My best guess is that he's a hard ass to work for. I would imagine that he's got sales meetings and he's yelling at people and it's sell, sell, sell and make money, and which is not how we are, so.
Each boss has left a manual as a guide to the running of their companies.
It's different from the regular sales job because we aren't competitive. I disagree with that. I think there should be competitiveness.
We open at 9 a.m. and everybody must be here by then.
Most of the girls get in around 10 a.m. Wow.
If people are late, I don't pay them.
I think it's very lackadaisical, and I think we need to have some parameters.
All the staff that work here are men. It creates a competitive, testosterone-filled atmosphere.
We all get PMS around the same time. Could I just ask, when would that be here?
If your wife is having a baby,
You do not need to leave early. I don't care.
Sometimes the girls leave at 4 p.m. Friday to go clothes shopping.
The working day ends at 9 p.m. every day when I leave.
If it's not done Friday at 4 p.m., they still can't leave. They need to wait till the work's finished.
I have to stay till 9 p.m. every night. Are you kidding?
Ultra-competitive boss Stuart Silver rules his macho all-male dealership with a rod of iron. He swapped companies with laid-back Carrie Caden, who lets her all-female promotions team do what they want. In the first week, they manage by each other's rules. Later, they get to make some changes. It's the first full day of the swap, and time-obsessed Stuart is having to get used to the girls arriving when they want.
Good morning.
Morning, Stuart.
Hi, good morning. My watch must be fast.
Must be fast.
It must be fast, okay, or else it would mean that you're...
10 minutes late.
Yeah.
Good. How are you? Hi, Stu.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, Sheriff.
Right now, it's 11:30. They're gonna find out what I'm like when people aren't here on time. I'm always on time, and I expect people to be here on time.
When Carrie shows up at Specialty, her new workforce has already arrived and is ready to go. But Carrie's first job of the day is dealing with second-in-command Kevin.
So are you sitting there? Because Stuart sits there.
Well, yeah, sort of.
Yeah? Because as of right now, I can either sit on your lap and do my job, or you can come over here.
Come sit on the lap. There
All right,
we
you might
go.
not like this all day, but...
No, we're gonna work like this all day, okay?
I'm gonna put you right here.
Okay, throw me on the chair, fine.
Before she can even get down to business, a visit to the restrooms leaves her in shock.
People come in here and they buy cars for $50, $70, $80, even $100,000. And they have to pee in an outhouse, basically. You can't do that. You're buying a luxury car. Have a luxury pee.
Stuart immediately goes to discuss his concern over late starts and leaving early with second-in-command Lori.
Sure, but I can't really ask people coming at 6 a.m.
Not 6, but what about 8? Would that be too unreasonable? 9 o'clock with 2 people in, that's totally unacceptable anywhere.
I don't think that would be unreasonable.
What about the other people working here?
Don't
tell me your honest feeling.
They'll probably beg to differ.
Girls like to sleep in here. I wouldn't mind having more rules around the office that people would abide by. It'd feel a little bit more corporate around here.
Carrie's getting a tour of the lot, and she's struck how Specialty only have one approach to business: competitive prices. For her, company style and image are all important.
Everything sold here is higher end, so I think the presentation should match the good sold. If you're selling a Porsche, if you're selling a Ferrari, the state of the physical building and rooms, horrible.
I'm telling you, I'm smelling mildew and dirty feet in here.
Horrible. Things have to be changed there.
I'm sorry, you guys. I can't even breathe in here.
Stuart, a born salesman, is learning the business, and Carrie's job is creative. He's thrown in at the deep end. He has 3 hours to come up with a promotional gift idea for kids under 6 to present to VIP clients.
When I go in on a deal or go in to speak to somebody, I believe I'm going to get this done right now. I can do this. You want something that can take home and keep for a little while.
Correct. Yeah.
And you need a price because it's a giveaway. I have an incredible idea for you guys.
Let's see.
My best seller, my best giveaway, was these blow-up bullfrogs. Something like this, except a lot larger, that they can keep and they can blow up. The kids loved them. The kids under 10 years old loved them.
It's a great idea.
We got very specific character designs. I mean,
Make them the exact character design with your
Absolutely.
name on them. And I think that's a great, great concept or idea.
The blow-up doll, we definitely want to, take a look if there's I like the idea. I like the idea. It's a good team.
Yeah. Look at that.
All right.
Stuart, what have I been doing all these years without you? I think he's got very creative ideas, which I was shocked about. Did not anticipate that at all. He's very staunch and, I think he's opening up a little bit. The wardrobe we're going to have to work on.
At Specialty, Carrie is having to enforce Stuart's strict timekeeping rules.
What I'm just saying, Jack, is this week.
This week what?
Do not be late.
For what? My shift?
Yeah. You don't want to pound people if they're not doing something wrong. And if they come in a half hour, 45 minutes late here or there, that's fine. That's fine. We all have personal stuff to deal with. That's all I'm saying this week. Everyone has to be here on time. That's not how I like to run a business.
The girls aren't happy that uptight Stuart is dressed too formally. It isn't the way Carrie does things.
Lori, I think we have something that we need to discuss for tomorrow for Stuart. I'm thinking dress code. He's got to wear jeans.
I'm dressed casual today, and this is my casual attire. Would I go to a baseball game in this? Absolutely, yes.
Like a t-shirt and a baseball cap.
Yeah!
He is very cheesy and extremely uptight. Needs to loosen up in this environment. We'd all get along a lot better.
I think they'd feel better about themselves if they dress a little bit nicer. To me, I'm casual. It's about as casual as I'm ever gonna get.
At Specialty, Carrie is finding out you have to buy cars before you sell them. She has to make a deal on a used sports car.
Oh, it's a nice car. It's a clean car. It's white. White is hard to find in those cars. It's worth 44. I could sell that car for 49,000 all day, all night.
Carrie has to nail the deal at $43,500 so they can make a decent profit when they sell the car.
If it's 43.5 done, can we do that? 43.5 done?
The boss's son is here.
Yeah, but I'm the boss right now and he's not my son, so 43.5 done.
You said the thing, but
Why are you looking at him? I'm making a deal.
She's the boss. You talk to her. Whoever makes the decision is going to be her.
The draft would be honored, right?
The draft will be honored at 43.5.
And you said...
Again, I'm making the deal here. Talk to me. I'm standing right in front of his face, and he's like, okay, so what do you think? Okay, ask me again.
You said the SRS light, right? Okay. 43.5?
Yeah.
Done. You can drive the draft for me.
Yep. All right.
At Caden Concepts, it's time for the weekly massage.
I think when he first saw us, first impressions were that we're a bunch of, chicks.
Okay.
We're not. We're very strong, independent, successful women. And I think that over the course of this process, he will get to learn that.
Carrie normally takes advantage of the massage. She, in fact, is the one who usually goes for an hour and a half.
Wow. My problem is I'm not stressed out enough right now. Would it happen in my place? Absolutely not. They're totally too lenient right now. I think it's been a country club up till now, and now it's time to bring everybody back into check.
When no customers are in, Stuart normally gambles to keep the guys pumped up for the next big sale. But Carrie thinks that what they need is more motivation to sell.
Come on, picture, picture, picture.
In my world, if you're sitting down and you're waiting for people to call you and order from you, you're doing something wrong. 50 is the limit. At my business, if 5 girls were sitting around playing cards, I'd be like, give me those damn cards now.
Today, everything is about to change at Caden Concepts and Specialty Motors as the new bosses take control.
I believe by implementing these procedures that this company could do 5, 6, 7 times more, from 10 million to 70 million. They're gonna hate my guts at the end of this.
There's a chance that him and I could collide a bit. He has his way of doing business. I have my way of doing business.
Now they're gonna see my style, that I am the boss.
Stuart wastes no time in putting up a sales board and installing a time clock. And Carrie wastes no time in putting flowers in the restrooms.
We're gonna give them another 5 minutes, and then we're gonna lock the front door.
Everybody makes it in before the doors are locked.
Are you kidding me?
What is this? What is that?
The bosses summon their workers to the rules change ceremony. It's time for them to lay down the new rules, which the employees must obey.
A lot of this time that I've been here, there's been crap all over the front. If I was coming in to buy a Porsche and I saw 5 boxes open, 4 being pizza, the others sauce, I'd be like, this place is gross, I'm leaving. You can't do that. You know, I've said this before, we're dealing with high-end cars. We're dealing with the creme de la creme. And you kind of have to reflect that in everything you see at the dealership.
Caden Concepts was started as basically a very small home company run out of the house, and all of a sudden it's grown to be this multi-million-dollar company. We're gonna try to take it to the next level.
I'm gonna take the gambling away. Doesn't look good.
Dress code. Dress any way you want, but I prefer no jeans. I don't want you guys to wear jeans.
Tonight we have to close early because I'm making some changes in here, so it's gonna be pretty. So when people walk in and they go to the bathroom, they don't hold their nose.
A time clock assures me that you're gonna be here exactly what time you're supposed to be here. You're gonna have to punch in, and I'll know exactly what time you get here, and you're gonna have to punch out, and I'll know exactly what time you leave.
I will not check into a time clock, though. I'm an independent sales contractor. They can dream on about that one.
You guys are here for one reason, and that's to work. I've noticed an overabundance of personal calls, of emails, stuff we're doing for ourselves. Forget these personal calls. Tell these guys you're gonna call them back later.
I created and designed 2 new signs, one for up top and one out here, okay? I'm also having someone come in later this week who is a motivational speaker. Are you guys motivated? Do you kind of feel like it tapers off at some point?
Sometimes. Yeah. I think in every place.
This company was built on a non-competitive sales department. I'm gonna change that right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna split the girls that work at Caden into 2 specific teams. One team is called the pink team, and the other team is called the blue team. To the top team, $1,000 per person. That's what you're getting. I'm looking for you guys to double whatever you did the whole month so far, and there's no reason why you guys shouldn't be able to do it.
The clock-in thing is kind of ridiculous. I'm annoyed because that's a lot of pressure to put on everyone.
I think gambling around here, it's a fun thing to do. I mean, it's cool. You know, with no gambling around here, it's kind of boring.
I like it when we do that, actually. I think that rule sucks, that what you did.
At Caden Concepts, Stuart's rules have come into force, but he has one last surprise for the girls.
Stuart would like to know why we're getting cameras.
He's having security cameras installed everywhere.
Great, great, great system. I have it at my facility. It's the way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm kind of excited about it. This way you know who's working and who's not.
With Lori on board, Stuart uses a slightly different angle to sell the idea to the girls.
Hi, girls. You know what, the way I looked at it, girls, is it's an all-girls office. You can never be too safe. You're gonna be able to see the employees working. You're gonna see who's not working, who is working, who's talking, who's yapping.
At Specialty Motors, sales are at a standstill, but Carrie is pressing ahead with plans to transform the company. She's changing the signs.
They don't know that I create logos and I establish new business signs, blah, blah, blah. So people are nervous.
She's changing them from blue to red. The next morning, Carrie's new designs are unveiled to the workforce.
I think we could have made the letters bigger.
You could see from behind it, I don't know what kind of material they used, but you could see the lines behind it.
Oh well, too late now.
At Caden Concepts, with the staff under constant surveillance and divided into 2 competing teams, tensions are growing.
Come out of this meeting, you're like, go, 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 sell, 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 and then we
Sure,
don't have computers.
this is unacceptable. Very, very rarely is there, yelling and screaming and frustration, and it's been insane this week.
And not even 9-month pregnant Kirsha is exempt from Stuart's strict new timekeeping regime.
My problem is that everyone needs to be here till 5. That's it, just till 5 o'clock.
But how come I come in at 8?
I know you came in.
So I put in an 8-hour day.
I understand you came in early. That's your option. I need you to be here till 5, and you can leave right at 5, no problem. You can be the first one out of here.
I'm not okay with this. Totally not okay with this. Seriously, don't come in my office.
Carrie's new signs are not yet pulling in the customers. Her next move is to bring in a highly recommended motivational coach to rally the troops. But he's a little surprised that Carrie is so young.
The Carrie that I'm talking to here is different than the Carrie I talked to on the phone, and you're totally different than what I expected. I expected like a mature manager from an established company who's like switched jobs with someone who's like, selling used
I'm
cars.
really taking that as an insult right now. That was very insulting. You know what, why don't we discuss it for a few minutes?
That's fine.
Excellent, thank you. I want to sock him in the face.
Yeah.
I think that was very unprofessional of you.
Okay, so it sounds like I owe you an apology.
Yeah, you do.
All right, okay. I apologize for acting unprofessional with you as a client, like in your office.
Absolutely.
I think you're absolutely right.
Having failed to motivate Carrie, he then proceeds to fail with everybody else.
Now I'm gonna do another little visualization. What I'm have you do is, and I know this is gonna be tough for some of you, the goal is, from this moment to Wednesday at 9 o'clock, for you as a dealership to sell 50 vehicles.
But the motivational speaker's ridiculous sales targets don't have the desired effect on Kevin.
But I don't like how you're so far connecting with me. Okay, I could say I'm pretty much not connecting with you at all because you keep throwing at us comments that you shouldn't be making. As far as being motivating, you're pissing me off right now. So let's just leave it at that then. You're here to motivate. You haven't motivated me. Let's see you motivate my employees. That's what I want to see. And we'll leave it at that.
Hey, Laura, can you get a shirt for me?
I'm not gonna go run. We're getting
Just grab it, just grab it. Grab it for me, please, really quick.
I'm okay.
Really quick.
With tensions rising at Caden Concepts due to the surveillance systems, strict new hours, and sales competition, Stuart breaks the rules of a lifetime and decides to get friendly with the girls. He takes them to dinner.
I think it's gonna be a great week. We're gonna have a lot of fun.
He's warmed up a lot to us, which is really, really nice. He was very, obviously very stiff at the beginning, and so I think he's enjoying himself and having fun.
The first day he was like, eh. And now he's like got a really adorable personality.
You're gonna do what? No. Guys, thanks. It was really good. It was fun.
We'll see you in the morning.
We'll see you in the morning.
I don't know if you've talked to him, but he's actually very funny.
I thought it went fantastic. It brought everybody a lot closer together. I think they trust me a lot more. I think that we're at a position, or I'm at a position now, where I would be able to start implementing things, and they're gonna listen to me and really make a go of it.
At Caden Concepts, Stuart's social night has had the desired effect. The competing teams are pulling together to win their $1,000 bonuses.
What I basically see here is an incredible difference than yesterday. A lot of the stuff's materializing. To give you a for instance, from hardly any business at all to $20,800 in one day. That's incredible.
Together, Stuart and Lori are coordinating the sales drive.
12,816.
I think he's motivating. I think he lays the law down. And I think it was really a little too relaxed before Stuart came over here.
I'm showing them that this is the way it should work. And I think they're starting to say, you're right, maybe this is how it should work.
Hello?
She just got another order. Just now I hear it. She's getting a credit card and a form of payment right over the phone.
I'm working as hard as I can. I closed 4 deals yesterday, and I've closed numerous deals every single day, which is a lot.
I hear it just this second. So they're definitely going against each other. Good for them.
At Specialty, sales are down 50%, and after her failure with the motivational speaker, Carrie hasn't got a clue what to do. Operations Manager Mark feels he has to step in.
No, that's what a car dealership does. It sells cars, and right now we're not. And so we're gonna have to correct that quickly. Whoa, whoa.
What?
What do we do here? This is a...
Sell cars?
We sell cars.
Oh my God, this is a
That
trick
is
question.
all we're about, is selling cars.
Right.
In the last few days, we haven't sold very many cars.
Selling
Our
cars.
focus needs to be on everything we can do to sell cars.
At Caden Concepts, Stuart's changes have driven the competing sales teams into overdrive. And now he's installed a sales bell.
Go ahead. That was good. All right. Yeah. I thought these were a bunch of girls when I walked in that were semi-salespeople, but really cared about who they're going out with that night or what makeup they can buy and that type of stuff. And that totally changed 100%.
I will not lose. I'll be very, very upset if I lose. Another order.
Now I see they're really into their job and they want to excel just like men do. As a matter of fact, probably more than a lot of men do. It made me realize women are equal to men in business in general.
I'll show you the total invoice shortly.
No problem. Now you could have a cup of coffee, because coffee's for closers.
Coffee is for closers.
That's right.
At Specialty Motors, with no customers, no gambling, and no motivation, even Carrie's fun and friendly atmosphere has gone by the wayside.
What?
Business.
No.
What? I'm not talking
Because
about. I'm not talking. So mind your business.
No.
Are you serious? Go get another nose implant.
Salesman Mike insults one of the receptionists, who takes her complaint to Carrie.
Do you guys want to tell me what's going on?
Clue you in on what's going on?
Yeah. Some love? I've explained to people, I will be the coolest boss. We can hang out, we can chit-chat about anything, but when you take it too far or you try and push the limit, you know, things are going to change. If I'm here and I want to fire somebody, I'm going to fire somebody.
Carrie finally has to take charge. She calls a meeting to decide whether Mike should be fired.
No promising him not working here.
Okay.
He's a person that could be replaced like this.
Well, I think
he was
he's-
not an asset to the company.
I
let
think
me
he
tell
was
you that.
more of a liability with the comments
He
that
was a
he's
very
made
big
for
liability.
clients.
We're not hurting ourselves. In fact, we're probably saving ourselves from future trouble.
But on the sales floor, the situation with Mike is getting out of control.
I haven't. I've shown class, and I'm You're a sexist pig, and just because I'm the only person going to say something to you, that's how it's gonna go. I'm sick of this life, and end it. Show class for once in your life.
No business.
Mike. Gotta go. I gotta keep this under control, and I gotta make sure that everyone's happy.
What do you want to do?
As for right now, you have to go.
You're the boss. Whatever you say.
I've never fired anybody. I believe everyone gets the benefit of the doubt.
That's not right.
You guys, I
That's
need to
not
keep
fair.
this place under control. That was very stressful.
All right, bro.
I like the way she handled it. She'd made her decision and stuck by her guns. There was no waffling on her part. She'd said, you know, Mike, your history, and that was the end of it.
I'm leaving. What would you like me to do? I guess because I said something about Laura's. I don't know. So she should mind the business and go back and get implants or something. I don't know. I don't know what this is about. But neither do I care.
It's the last day of the swap, and in the past week, Stuart's changes have doubled sales. It's time to reveal who has won the sales competition.
Could I get everybody to the conference room? We're ready to start the meeting. The team that won with close to $100,000 in gross, which is totally incredible, is the pink team. Okay, come on. $1,000 to you.
I like the changes that Stu has implemented. I think a little competition amongst each other, even in a super friendly, non-competitive atmosphere, is working well.
It's the final day of the swap, and the bosses prepare to say their goodbyes.
We've had a very, very strong week, and we did some incredible numbers this week. We've had probably our best week we've ever had. One or two things they keep of my ideas, then I know I made a difference in people's lives. Thanks.
You'll have to come by for lunch, okay? Bye.
Absolutely.
Congratulations and thank you.
Can I say goodbye again? No.
I appreciate everything you did to help me out. And Jack, for you.
The biggest discovery I made about myself is that working 9 to 9 takes everything out of me, and I would never do that, ever.
Bye, guys.
The bosses are about to be reunited with their second-in-commands.
Hey, Kevin. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. How'd it go?
Good.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's okay.
It's judgment time as the bosses come face to face across the table.
Most of my changes had to do with the exterior and the look of the business. When I went into the bathroom, I smelled it, I nearly fainted. So, change from the bat was to make people feel comfortable using your bathroom.
There was not too many changes with us as far as, how we're gonna operate.
Were there any?
It was just pretty much cosmetic changes is what I could say is the only change that happened with us.
When I walked in your place, I figured if the sign is crappy and the bathrooms are crappy, the cars are gonna be crappy. So that was my take on it.
No, it looks nice. You're gonna change some stuff.
Flowered bathrooms, I don't know if that's gonna work for me, or is that what you guys said? Is that what somebody said, or is that? Are there not really flowers in the bathroom? Is there? Are you kidding? Are you serious? You're serious? There's flowers in the. Okay, flowers in the bathroom. We might as well call right now. So when I get back, they're off the walls.
Wednesday, I actually had to let Mike go.
Okay.
There were a few problems that had come up, and there was an argument ensuing with Mike and Laura, and that's when I came in and I said, "Yeah, you pretty much have to pack your bags and go now."
You did the right thing. Absolutely. 100%. He was a loose cannon before. When I read the manual, it said in there that this is numerous amount of times a non-competitive sales environment. I don't understand non-competitive. Sales means if you make a sales, you get paid. That's how it works.
I guess before you came in, I agree with you. I thought, that we are non-competitive. I didn't want to single people out if they cannot produce numbers. But now, after these 2 weeks, I think 100% you need to be competitive.
We implemented a dress code, no more jeans. Sales meetings 3 times a week. We've had probably our best week we've ever had. It was like a total 100%.
The changes he made and implemented obviously were amazing. I think we get stuck in the daily grind, and sometimes you need a new face to come in and actually see from an objective point of view of what's fresh and new and brand new ideas coming from a different type of business.
If I had to choose somebody, I would take Lori as an assistant or something like that, because she could be in any situation and handle it.
I think Stuart knows that I would never be his assistant. I think you meant more of your sidekick, right?
I meant equal to me doing what I'm doing,
Absolutely.
Working together. I have a lot of people that still believe men aren't equal to women. And that's, in my opinion, that's not the case. I learned a lot about this whole trip.
The bosses say their goodbyes before returning to their companies.
Wow.
Looks nice, huh?
Wow, I'm very impressed.
Looks good.
Everybody, Stuart's back.
Boy, I'm glad to be back at that.
But all in all, I think his ideas were fantastic.
Okay, you have a customer back who's been here for a long time.
I bring the customer in.
Yeah, we should frame this.
Nice to meet you.
Stuart wastes no time in getting down to business. He sells a car within 15 minutes of being back at Specialty.
Are you guys financing it or paying cash for it?
In the weeks since the swap, there have been changes at Specialty Motors. Back to the way Stuart likes it.
The minute that Stu just walked back on the lot, his presence, the guy sold 2 cars.
You sold the Ferrari.
You sold the Ferrari.
I sold the Ferrari.
You know, we're selling cars.
Business went back to the way it was. Gambling's back. We have our whole new area set up just for gambling now. There are cosmetic changes that made the place look pretty. When it comes down to it, it's a matter of How many cars could you sell? We are glad to have Stuart back. Without Stuart, we are nobody.
It made me feel that I can walk in anywhere and pretty much accomplish a lot more. And it made me feel like I got a great thing going here.
Good afternoon, Caden Concepts.
But there have been dramatic changes at Caden Concepts.
Hey, busy. It's never done. That's good stuff.
I don't resent any changes that have stayed the same since Stuart left. I embrace that. If it works, use it.
From time clocks to cameras, from sales bells to sales boards, Stuart's changes are all still in place.
Prior to the show, this was not our style. I definitely think it's great for business, and a little friendly competition never hurt.
They've even hired a male salesman to keep up the testosterone levels in the office.
We've never had a guy working here, and he's fantastic, and he's a go-getter, and he's really motivated all of us.
I think Stuart made me realize between the hours of whatever, 8 and 5, it's business. Everything after that is personal. I think she was pleased with the changes that Stuart had implemented.
Stuart and Specialty Motors have rubbed off on me a bit, and that's great.
Sneaking up behind me, I wasn't ready for his sneaky ways. I wasn't ready for those sleepy days to wait.